All right. What's the craziest thing you've done on public transport?
Craziest thing I've done
Yep.
on public transport. I just feel like just pissing in between the carriages. I wouldn't say that's really crazy. I just feel like it's such a male thing to do on the train. It's much of I was busting, man. I actually thought I was going to wet myself on the train. So I was like, fuck, either I get off the train and I have to wait, or I'm going in between carriages. And if I get caught, I get caught.
Man, I see. I wanted to, my answer is the exact same as you. I need to pee so badly, but there was too many people on the train, so I wanted to go in between carriages, but I couldn't because people not only they were all swapping carriages too. So I found the biggest bottle I could, and I sat behind this chair and I just went, and it hurt more than anything because I was trying to control how much because I overfilled the bottle, and then I put the bottle down. The train just goes, and next thing I know, the fuck, my pants is everywhere, and I was like, but no one knew it was me. Like if you had looked at me at the end of the train, you would have just seen like this and me just like this. Just like staring.
Just like looking out the window.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Morokaii with two eyes. We are back. We're on every single Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 7 a.m. on Spotify, 4:30 p.m. on YouTube. Now, Lee, do you know what spelunking is?
I have no idea.
Don't you?
I'm num.
I'm num.
Man, I'm so lost.
What a mess. But mate, spelunking is another word for caving.
Really?
Yeah, and caving is it's taking off on YouTube. But I could never do it. If anyone wants to know, caving, it's pretty much exploring caves. Right? There's no other way to put it. There is like I don't want to go in depth like these cavers do. It's just that's the bare bones way to say it. But lately, caving is more than just your bait. Like, I went caving when I was in grade 2. It was like what's it called? An explore. What's the day called?
Excursion.
Yeah.
God,
I nearly said an explore day.
I miss excursion.
I miss explore days. Yeah.
They're the best.
I'll just run away from school. And with caving, if you don't know it, definitely check it out on YouTube. The deeper they go, the tighter the cave gets, but they can still go. There's so many tunnels and crevices that these people can go, and it is tight as anything. Think about getting under your house, and is it tight? Are you thinking about it? Okay, unless you're rich and you've got a massive house. Usually most of them are tight. Think even tighter. Now, think even tighter. Okay? And then think of
just too tight.
And then just going for hundreds of meters while also using to make sure you have to have a light on you. You have to have something to dig away to make sure if you do get stuck, you can keep going. There's plenty of opportunity because you might spend 100 meters going through the tightest cave, but then out the end pops open and there's just plenty of room to walk around and explore. Okay?
Very true. Very true.
But there's people, if people don't know this, I used to get under houses for a job. If I ever got too claustrophobic, like I ever did literally get stuck under a house, you start breathing a lot and your chest expands. Yeah, and it's fucking terrifying. It is literally because you don't feel like there's a way out. With these caves, think of like a circular tube and you've been going for 10s, 20s, hundreds of meters, whatever it be, and now you're stuck. You then have to go backwards out the way you came. Fucking insanely terrifying.
No, I couldn't do it.
And
I seriously couldn't do it.
Man, I've been watching a few YouTube videos where people they would go through up and down, up and down, up and down, because obviously there's all these ways through these caves. And then they would get stuck. And then there's no way out. So you're stuck in a cave, hundreds of meters in again. Maybe your head down, like on a vertical angle or whatever the fuck it is. Is it vertical going down? Horizontal, vertical? Fuck, this is why. These are the things I need to learn in school. Do you know?
Nah. Horizontal's like that way though. No, that's landscape. Fuck, horizontal's that way. Horizontal.
What's portrait? Isn't that in a phone? Aren't we talking phone?
Nah. Yeah, no, that's how you can take photos.
When a caver's getting all portrait.
Yeah, what the hell?
Landscape. Anyway, when they're head down, they might get stuck. There's no way out. You are literally waiting for death. And there's been videos where they try to then rescue that person. And because they've got to do things like tie rope around their legs or just try to get to them somehow, because the only way they can get to them is be stuck themselves, they just die in there.
Nah, fuck that.
Too much.
That's actually ridiculous.
So scary. There's some people that's just they love it.
Like they love the adrenaline feeling.
It's that adrenaline rush.
Those people that like base jumping. Well, not even like base jumping, but like those people that climb like those ridiculously tall towers.
That is terrifying.
And they just hang on. I watch those videos on YouTube and I'm like sweating.
Yeah.
I'm actually like, I feel uncomfortable even viewing this.
I remember I watched one on Facebook where someone literally died. Like it showed them they were hanging off a building and he was just trying to get up because he was doing pull-ups and then he lost what's it called? He lost his grip just a little bit and then he couldn't get back up. So the video just shows him falling. Doesn't show him hitting the ground or anything, but he died. From the top of a building. But man, those adrenaline junkies are something different.
Like they'll just like jump onto the next thing. I'm like, what in the actual fuck are you doing?
I can't imagine what that feels like. For me, something like bungee jumping, you couldn't pay me to do.
Oh, no.
Because lately I've been thinking, if there's bucket list items, like do I want to maybe go, what's when you jump out of a plane? Skydiving. If I want to do skydiving or the giant drop in New Zealand, things that I possibly could do, even though they're fucking terrifying. But something like bungee jumping.
I don't know, man. I reckon skydiving even scares me a little bit.
Oh, yeah. But no, but with that, you've got someone with
I know,
you.
but the thought of like the parachute, I don't know, man. It's just a scary. I feel like it doesn't happen that often, but it still happens. Yeah. And that's what scares me.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Like that's a highway up off the ground. Like,
it is a lot. It's a lot of
and you're coming down pretty quick.
You are.
I feel like the experience, don't get me wrong, for like those who have done it, I do feel like you walk away being like, holy shit, like that was unreal. Like that was fucking amazing. But like, I don't know. There's still that thought. You would have to, if it was bungee jumping, even skydiving, you would need to like have me at the door because I would be holding on with and you'd just have to like Spartan kick me off because I'd be like that tensed up holding me and like not a fucking chance.
Man, I think I'd be the same actually. Do you know with them, the people who do hang gliding and like
windsurfing,
hang gliding or whatever it is.
Yeah, like parasailing or like that.
Yeah, and there's the body suits they've got.
I've seen way
wing
too many.
Gliding, I think it's called.
Something like that.
You have to do over 100 or 1,000 jumps when you do skydiving just to be able to do something like that. I think there's a lot of training involved. And I was thinking, for the people that work and do skydiving and they do it every single day on repeat, is there even any rush or adrenaline when you do jump out?
It's a fair question.
1,000 jumps, like over 1,000, surely it's just another day.
Yeah, you're just sort of like bored as well. You're like, no, we're really doing this again.
Because would you want someone who's kind of new, who's just started to jump with you, or you want something super experienced? Because with the super experienced guy, after a while, just kind of just take it with the flow, just kind of not notice things as, just not pay as much attention as you
That's a very fair question, man.
And don't get me wrong, there's people that absolutely love their job and they're pros at it. But I feel like some people just be like, maybe they're thinking about what they're going to have for dinner when they're diving while you're just thinking about your life.
I can just imagine, I feel like, sure, you'd have to enjoy like the people that are new at it. Because you just love hearing them like being like, oh, lol, you screaming like you little bitch, like sort of thing.
And speaking of, adrenaline, what I've done is, this is our level of adrenaline.
Yep.
I've gone on the internet and I've scoured the internet.
Okay.
Right? I've looked up and down and I have found some of the best possible questions to ask.
Yep.
And I've lost it.
Myself.
Because I typed in caving because I understood it. Hold on, I found it again.
Okay, beautiful. It's in a different tab. Not that tab, that tab.
Oh, well, I've got 18 tabs open.
It's a lot of tabs. A lot of bookmarks.
Such a guy thing to have that many tabs open and you only need the one. Anyway. So we're going to just rattle off these questions for the next 10 minutes. Okay. These are some good ones too. Right, these are really good ones. I think people are going to love some of these ones. So
you play along at home?
Mate, we're playing it all the way home. So first one.
Yes.
What is the last lie you told?
Ooh. The last lie that I told? Shit, probably that I'm doing okay at work. I'm freaking the fuck out. Man, I'm actually like, I'm not backing myself in at all.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know. I was trying to think of the last Macked an old calm on the outside.
Doing good. You're doing
No,
good.
I think I am. I don't know.
You are, mate.
Hopefully.
You're definitely, you're overthinking it. You are 100%.
Hopefully. Freaking out. What was your last line? What did yours now be like? No, I just said that dinner was done and wasn't.
I'm trying to think. Okay, the last lie I told. I think I was showing someone around the house and I hid all the podcast equipment. So that's technically a lie
Yeah, true.
because I didn't want them to know. So yeah, I hid all the podcast equipment.
That would have been such a cock, by the way.
No, it wasn't too bad because look, I leave the Rodecaster there, but I take the mics.
Oh, okay,
And
right.
I take
gotcha.
the headphones as well.
Yeah.
So no one's really asking what the Rodecaster is, but I do have my whiteboard up with everything. Like if they were to sit there and read it, let's read what's on there now. First dates, 1 year to live, Modern Warfare 2, first impressions, pay rego, buy trackies. It just says Google search, Spotify images.
Hate the Google search.
There's heaps up there.
There is quite a bit.
Yeah, so I fucking couldn't hide that either. But no, it wasn't too bad. So look, what the next question is: what was the most embarrassing thing you've ever done on a date? You can give a little refresher.
My most embarrassing thing would probably have to be singing the JT song, but I don't really feel like I was embarrassed.
That's it.
It's probably embarrassing
Probably
for the other
kiss.
person.
Probably
Yeah.
the
Oh
kiss
well,
is
yeah.
your
Well, the
most
kiss would be
embarrassing.
actually
Missing.
So I just thought JT straight away. He's such a boy. Oh shit.
My most embarrassing thing was forgetting the girl's name. Okay, 3. Have you ever accidentally hit something or someone with your car?
Yes. No. I was reversing out of my driveway, and
There's Nan.
well, I didn't hit anyone. Like I hit my deck. Reversing. I heard a loud noise, and I was like, "Oh, what the fuck was that?" And I got out. Like, I thought it was the back of my car. The back of my car was my very first car, and the back of my car was fine. Wasn't until I got to my mate's place, he's like, man, what the fuck have you done to the side of your car? I'm like, what do you mean, man? I fucked my whole rear quarter panel. Like, it was caved in. All because I was in a rush to go to Macca's. Fucking idiot.
Jesus.
Yeah, not good.
I've hit a kangaroo. I've hit a wombat.
And someone's hit you about 3 times.
A fox. Name someone you've pretended to like but actually couldn't stand. Are we going to say?
It'd be so easy to say each other. Fuck. Someone, probably like a large percentage of the people that I work with.
Oh, Jesus.
Like definitely the former assistant manager who was at work. Just super, super lazy. So they don't have to take his position.
Like a mouse. I'm trying to think. The last person I would have pretended to like, I think I was at someone's door and we were doing a sale and that they were just so rude. But
Really?
they wanted to do the business, but they were just so rude. And I was like, all right, I'll pretend to be nice for you at the moment.
Yeah.
But sometimes I'm sitting here, I'm like, hey, why are people just like this? Like, I don't know.
Don't be a fuckwit.
Yeah,
like
just
just straight
be
up.
nice.
Yeah,
Like, it's
it's
not
not
that
hard.
hard.
It's not that hard.
Okay. What's your most bizarre nickname?
Bizarre nickname.
Mine was Lukey Longlegs.
That was from me. Yeah. Oh, my most bizarre. I wouldn't say it was bizarre. I would more say it was like technically bullying. But I used to get like, I mean, fuck it, it's an open platform. I think I used to get like Scabsy or like Scabosaurus like quite a bit because I have eczema, unfortunately.
Oh, Scabsy.
So, yeah.
That's
There's a nickname that I hate.
That is.
And there's a different one.
Yeah, I was going to say it's bizarre. That's
I got teased.
How dare they?
Yeah, leave a like.
You do
leave a like for me. You know?
Rate 5 stars for us, boys.
Yeah, come on. I've made it this far.
Mate, you've got a girlfriend. You're
I know,
running the
you
show
know,
at your store.
Life's looking good,
You
isn't
got
it?
some money. You're comfy on the couch.
Oh, I'm very comfy on the couch.
Yeah, mate.
I've got a raspy voice. I sound horrible.
Got a big dick. What
I'm
bridges
pale
are
as
you
a
glad
ghost.
you burnt?
Probably just some toxic friends that like more or less use me, man. Like in all seriousness, but it just took a while because I was too much of a people pleaser and I didn't want to upset anyone. But
Yep.
I've realised that is no fucking way to live your life because you end up just being more miserable and fucking upset.
Definitely. Yeah, I would agree. I think that would be specific to friends I went clubbing with. Yeah.
Like they're just.
I think if I went and hang out with them again, I'd get back into bad habits.
Oh, easily.
And if I'm not doing those bad habits, it's like you're a bitch, you're this, you're that. And it's like, well,
no, I actually just value not feeling like shit the next day. I actually want to get more out of my life.
Yeah, things have changed. I mean, we're growing up.
Yeah, I've got a purpose now.
Yeah. All right. What's the craziest thing you've done on public transport?
Craziest thing I've done?
Yep.
On public transport? I just feel like just pissing in between the carriages. I wouldn't say that's really crazy. I just feel like it's such a male thing to do on the train. It's much of I was busting me. I actually thought I was going to wet myself on the train. So I was like, fuck, either I get off the train and I have to wait, or I'm going in between carriages. And if I get caught, I get caught.
Man, my answer is the exact same as you. I need to pee so badly, but there was too many people on the train. So I wanted to go in between carriages, but I couldn't. Because people they were all swapping carriages too. So I found the biggest bottle I could, and I sat behind this chair and I just went, and it hurt more than anything because I was trying to control how much because I overfilled the bottle, and then I put the bottle down. The train just goes, and next thing I know, the fuck, my pants is everywhere, and I was like, but no one knew it was me. Like if you had looked at me at the end of the train, you would have just seen like this and me just like this. Just like staring.
Just like looking out the window.
If you met a genie, what would your 3 wishes be?
3 wishes be probably just like ensuring that my family is like well off.
Yep.
Like just like and all that. Making sure that like I just have like complete happiness. Like I
feel like that's a risky one though.
Yeah, maybe.
No, because I feel like if you were to wish for nothing but happiness, and if that's all you felt, I feel like that wouldn't be a good life.
Cloud 10, man.
Nah, because do you not agree though? Because I feel like you have to have the bad times to appreciate the good. So if you're getting nothing but good,
probably is a fair call. I definitely feel like I'd wish for like some sort of money, just so like financially stable. And maybe actually I'll get rid of the happiness and maybe just like have no, because now I think I just want like.
Do you ever feel it?
I just feel like I want just a fuck ton of properties.
Properties.
Capitalize while I can. Get ahead.
So money and properties.
And
your family having money.
Money. 3 different types of money surplus.
Okay. The ability to stop time for as long as I want.
Nice.
Okay. I feel like I would love to be able, and not age during that time.
Yeah, that's pretty, yeah.
Because if that was a thing, I would snap my fingers right now. I'm not kidding. I would go and I would literally spend all my time in a library or just whatever. Because I don't know, it just wouldn't feel like time wasted. I know for some people that's like, well, it's not really time wasted, but for me, it's just like, I don't enjoy it.
Yeah.
But if I was in a place where it doesn't affect the way I can still do what I want to do, I'm like, perfect. I'm going to learn fucking about everything and anything. So that would be incredible. I would love that. I think maybe I would like a superpower. I'm trying to think what superpower though. Maybe invincibility. No, because then if I got caught, they could.
You can just go invisible again, man. I feel like
maybe invisibility.
I feel like everyone always says flying.
Yeah, flying. Flying's
like
basic.
Mind control.
Mind control's a good one actually.
Or like telekinesis.
Yep.
Like you can like already think and
I think
you could already be like, oh, that's what he's gonna say.
I think a superpower, and I think my other one would be, I would want to be able to see the absolute worst thing anyone's ever done above their head whenever I want.
Oh, okay.
Okay? It's a video.
Okay.
It's a video of the worst thing they've ever done. And then if it's fucking too fucked up,
I'm steering clear.
No, they're gone.
Oh. Yeah,
mate, I'm cleaning up this earth.
Okay.
That is what I'm doing. Okay. So, yeah, those would be my 3.
Nice. Nice.
Good to know you want money.
Money. I want to be like Floyd Mayweather.
If you could write anyone on earth in for president of the United States, who would it be and why? I think we'll go with
The president of the US, The Rock. Because
The
why not?
Rock would be a good one.
Why not, man? He's achieved everything else.
He has.
Why the fuck not?
No, The Rock is a good one. Maybe Joe Rogan.
Yeah, no, I think Joe Rogan would be another like good one. There'd be a lot of people that would disagree, but
There'd be heaps of people that would disagree.
like,
Yeah. Yeah, there's an actually...
you want someone who like stands up and like stays true to their word, I feel.
100%.
Which though can
who
be
isn't
quite,
going to be altered by other fucking
like outside
interference.
opinions and all that. Like they're just
Yeah.
like straight and narrow. Like they don't shy away from conflict or like anything like that. Like they'll take it on the chin.
But someone's
own up
strong
to-
too. Who's
yeah,
not going to
like-
get fucked with.
Yeah, exactly. Not pushed around.
Yep. No, great. Look, guys, I'm actually loving these questions. There's some really good ones. So there's things like, what's the meanest thing you've ever said to someone? Who was the worst kiss you've ever had? What's one thing you'd do if you knew there was no consequences? Guys, we're going to go through these questions on the next episode because these are some absolute bangers. So make sure you tune in. We've got some awesome ones. Who are you most jealous of? What's your favorite pajama look like? Well, that was pretty fucking average.
My boxers from grade 5.
How many selfies do you take a day? Guys, we're going to continue this on, so make sure you tune in for the next episode of Morokaii with 2 eyes, and we'll see you soon. Boom.